Gemini, hi. So this is going to be a reading for September 8th through the 14th. And I'll take a look into your recent past, your current energies, and your immediate future. And then I'll close it off with a couple of cards from the universe for you. And these are general readings, so they may not resonate for all of you. If they do, there is an extended. At the end of the video, you can check out the link for that in the description box below if you want. Let's see, Gemini. What do we got for you? Bam! The overall energy for the reading, the Temperance card. I'm not sure. I kind of get a sense of patience with that, but I also get a sense of time, a stretch of time. So I don't know what we're talking about here, but we'll see. In the recent past, the Page of Wands, the Death card, the Seven of Pentacles. Something wasn't working out here, but you were still putting in effort. Don't put your mouth on me, you just ate. You just put your mouth on my pants. Okay. Stop licking. I have to clean your mouth and I'm not. No. Blue just ate and I asked him nicely to not put all his food on his beard on me that was left there, but he's not getting it. Anyways, yeah, something is looking like, yeah, you were invested in it, but at some point it just stopped working and you were still putting in effort. You're still there with it. In the current situation, the High Priestess, the Emperor, the Tower. What the hell is going on here? You're almost shown up, almost 100% convinced that something... What are you telling me here? You know something's gonna happen. Good, bad, ugly, I don't know what type of something, but something. Like you just feel it. You know it's gonna happen, and then bam, it happens. Stop it. I think he thinks I'm talking to him. I don't know why. You're not a fucking Gemini. You're an Aries. Go away. In the immediate future, the Five of Cups, the Knight of Cups, the Nine of Wands. Something shown up as difficult for you. I don't know what it is yet, but I do see that you're kind of pushing through. So even if it's going to be difficult, you're pushing through. And it's something it's not new. It's not new difficulty. It's something that's been there. Something that has visited you before. This type of difficulty. Okay. Let's clarify. Let me do the Temperance card. The Hierophant, the Knight of Wands, the King of Pentacles. Where are you going here? You're coming through with the sense of it's going to take a lot of work, a lot of patience, a lot of dedication on my end, but I'll get there. You get a goal. Either you've created a goal just now, or you kind of stepped on this path that takes you somewhere, and no matter how hard it gets, no matter how long it takes, I kind of see you being committed to this. Okay. It's not bad. It's not bad. Comes in with awareness that it might take, a long time. It might not. It might be challenging. It might not, Page of Wands in the recent past. You get the Seven of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles, the Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, something looked very, very promising there, very nice, but then something changed. Then you started to put yourself first and this whole dynamic changed. Let me see the Death card. The Six of Pentacles, the Ace of Pentacles, the Two of Pentacles. It's because it was never happening. No, it's like, okay, waiting for a promise of somebody promising you that, hey, I'm going to deliver this by Monday. And then Monday comes, and then it's like, oh, okay, they didn't deliver. It's fine, it happens. The weather, who knows? All sorts of things can happen. Okay, so when do you think you'll deliver next? Well, next Monday. Okay, next Monday comes. Nothing. Crickets. And it's like, how many Mondays are you going to give to this? And at some point, after the gazillionth Monday, you're like, I don't think you're like, I think the energy just stopped. It's like, it's not coming. It's not coming on any Monday, so it's just not going to show up, whatever this is. And then, I still see you waiting for that Monday. That's the thing, because the energy stopped. The thing wasn't coming. The thing wasn't delivering. Whatever this was. It was a dead end. That's it. Let me do the Seven of Pentacles, the High Priestess, the Two of Cups, the Emperor. You were still very hopeful for that freaking Monday. That whatever that is going to deliver. You just knew it. You felt it. The problem is with this one that I still don't see that Monday coming. The problem is that I'm seeing the same energy that I'm seeing in the current situation where you're showing me you're convinced that it's going to happen. And it's like, are you still there? Or is this applying to something else? Same conviction of, what do you want from me? You already dirtied up my pants with your food, so I don't give a shit. Hold on. Oh, he wants some love. That's what he wants. Okay. From the energies I'm getting from there, I don't think that Monday ever came. I don't know if you're still waiting for it. Given that you're showing up so convinced that it's gonna come, you might. Well, I don't know. Maybe at some point you stopped waiting. But for the High Priestess in the current situation, you get the Five of Swords, the Knight of Swords, the Eight of Pentacles. Are you kidding me? No, you're still there. You're still there. The problem is now this whole conviction of yours shows up with deception over it. You're still investing there. You're still building up every week until Monday comes, and then you wait for whatever that is to deliver. Let's do the Emperor. The Knight of Pentacles, the Page of Swords, the Eight of Swords. You've definitely slowed down in your energy, even in your conviction there. It's still there, but it's not showing up as I know for sure. Now it's showing up more like a faded hope over something, because it's more and more difficult to stay invested in this when Monday after Monday comes and it's like the thing is not coming, it's not showing up. And it's like, again, how many Mondays are you willing to offer this? To give to this? Let's do the Tower. In the current situation, you get the Two of Wands, the Justice card, the Nine of Cups. You're very hopeful, like, how do you call it? It's slipping away. It's shown up as not incurable romantic, but incurable optimist. When it comes to this situation, it's like the universe, the thing, whatever the thing is, it keeps on showing you, hey, no Mondays, because no Mondays. We took Mondays off the calendar for this, and you keep on showing up with the sense of maybe one day you'll reintroduce Mondays in your calendar. How much energy do you have for this stored, I wonder? Let me see the Five of Cups. In the immediate future, you get the Sun, the Queen of Wands, the Strength card. Something hits you here. Something hits you. But it hits you under a form of almost regret. And I think you're looking back at this whole journey and you might have considered, well, you might consider it a waste, or like I could have done this and that and the other and I chose to do this, and like you come through as a little upset with yourself for the wasted time or something. And it's not a wasted time. It is an experience that's supposed to teach you something. It's anything but wasted time. I know we started off the reading with that stretch of time, and I do feel like this stretched out for a long period of time, whatever this is, and I feel like it still is. There's a reason for it. It's not for nothing. So looking back with a sense of regret over wasted time here, that's just you saying I'm upset with myself. Which is okay if you are. That in itself is a lesson. You know what I mean? So one of the cats probably took down a scratcher. Who is it though? So, but at least you're starting to look back at this stretch of time and start healing from it one way or another. And I feel like you're healing even now as this is unfolding. But for the Knight of Cups in the in the immediate future, you get the Ace of Cups, the Page of Cups, the Hermit. But see, slowly but surely, you don't just kind of get stuck in this energy of, oh, what the fuck was I thinking? Oh, what did I do? Oh, no. No, slowly but surely you pick yourself up and you go. And you go. You know, and again, you're coming through with this energy where you're trying to seek and see the positive on this new path that you're taking. You're trying to hang on to anything that would show up as, you know, the little light at the end of the tunnel. Not for that situation, but for wherever it is that you're going. Trying to just hang on to something that makes you feel happy in the moment, positive, good. You know what I mean? So I'm glad you're not, when it kind of hits you, you're not getting stuck in it. And you're bringing up that, you know, incurable optimist type of an energy to the surface, which is small, but it's at the bottom of all of everything that's going on. It's there somewhere. For the Nine of Wands in the immediate future, you get the Nine of Wands again, the Six of Cups, the Fool. Oh, and then you enter a little bit of a war with love in general. I don't want to meet up with friends. I don't want to meet up with anybody that would bring up the feeling of love. And, you know, like, that's your own war against the energy of love. So you might have a period of time in which you're not going to want to see anybody or talk to anybody for a little bit. Because this is your own, you know, I'm rebelling against love type of a deal here. You're upset. You're upset with yourself. You're upset with love, even though you are opened from the energy of love. But still, you're going to be a little bit upset. And I think because you're showing up a little upset here and there, I think it's because you're starting to look back at all of this. And hopefully, once you pass this stage of anger, you're going to understand what this is for. It's still playing out, even with this aha moment. It's still there. You're still part of it. Even though it ended a while ago as an energy. But you're still there. Because there's something to learn from it, and that's the point of it, you know. So yeah, you can go through all the stages of whatever this wants to bring, but ultimately there's something big to learn from this. So let me see what the universe has as a final advice. The King of Swords, the Two of Cups, the Star, and that's that part of you again. I just want love. I just want love. That's all I want, and that's all that I was doing here. I know. Maybe that wasn't the place. Maybe that wasn't it. Because when you say that, I just want love, you're talking about frequency. You're talking about energy. Maybe this kind of showed up like that, but it's not that. You know what I mean? So you still want that. You're still gonna want that. hopefully you'll be able to recognize it better as you go. You know what I mean? Maybe it was in this one. But that's what I have for you. Hope this helped, and I'll see you next time. Bye.